Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're ready to get Python up and running on your Windows machine? You've come to the right place. We're going to get one of the world's most popular programming languages installed and ready to go the right way. You know, whether you're dreaming of building the next big website, diving into the world of data science, or maybe you're just curious about what this whole coding thing is, well, this is it. This is square one. And getting this first step right is absolutely crucial, so let's nail it together. All right, we're going to walk through this step by step, literally click by click. The whole point here is to get a clean, perfect installation so you can jump straight to the fun stuff, actually writing some code. Okay, section 1, finding the official installer. First things first, right? To make sure we're getting the real deal and keeping things safe, we've got to go straight to the source. So just open up your favorite web browser, Chrome, Firefox, whatever you use, and head straight over to python.org. Now this is super important. Always download from the official site. It keeps you safe from any weird, modified versions out there. Right on the homepage, you can't miss it, there's a big old download button for Windows. Just give that a click, and the download will kick right off. All right, next up, section 2, navigating the setup wizard. So once that file is finished downloading, just pop open your downloads folder, find it, and give it a double click. That's going to launch the installer, and that's what we're tackling right now. Okay, so what are the most important options to select? I'm not kidding when I say this first screen of the installer is probably the most critical part of this whole thing. There are 2 little checkboxes here that can mean the difference between everything working smoothly and hours of frustration. So let's pay close attention. Okay, look closely at this screen. Before you do anything else, you need to find and check the box that says add python.exe to path. Seriously, this is the #1 mistake people make. Don't skip this. Then, go ahead and also check the box to use administrative privileges. That just helps make sure the installation goes smoothly for everything. So, you might be wondering, what on earth is this path thing? Well, think of it like your computer's contact list, but for programs. When you add Python to the path, you're basically telling Windows, hey, just so you know, I've got this program called Python, and here's where it lives. That way, when you type Python into the command line later, Windows knows exactly what you're talking about. Trust me, checking that little box saves you from so many headaches down the road. All right, with those 2 super important boxes checked, we're now going to click on Custom Installation. This just gives us a little more control to make sure everything's set up perfectly, especially for all users on the computer. Okay, this next screen is for optional features. And honestly, the defaults here are perfect. You get pips, which is the package installer you'll definitely need, and idle, a simple little editor to get you started. So no need to overthink this one. Just leave everything checked and click Next. And here we are, the advanced options screen. Just one last thing to do here. Check the box for Install Python for all users. This just puts it in a nice, clean spot on your machine that's easy for the system to find. Once you've checked that, go ahead and hit Install. You're almost there. Windows will probably pop up and ask for permission. Just say yes to that. It'll take a minute or 2 to do its thing, but then you should see this beautiful screen setup was successful. And that is it. You can go ahead and click Close. Python is now officially installed on your computer. Awesome. Okay. Section 3, verifying your installation. So the installer said it worked, but let's be programmers and double check, right? We're going to make absolutely sure it's working perfectly. So it's time to confirm that it all worked, and to do that, we're going to use a tool called the command prompt. To get to it, just click on your Start menu and type CMD and hit Enter. Don't be intimidated by it. This is a super powerful tool that you'll get really comfortable with as a developer. Once that black window with a blinking cursor pops up, all you have to do is type this exact command, Python, then a space, then 2 dashes, and the word version. Got it? Then just press Enter. And if everything went right, you should see something like Python 3.13.7 pop up. If you see that version number, it means you're all set. Woohoo! That little message confirms 2 things. 1, that Python is installed, and 2, that you successfully added it to the path. You are officially ready to start coding. All right, last but not least, section 4, writing your first code. I mean, we did all that work, right? It's time for the payoff, the really fun part. Let's write and run your very first program. So, when you installed Python, it came with a neat little program called idle. Go to your Start menu again and just search for idle and open it up. It's a really simple but totally effective little editor for getting started with your Python code. When idle opens, you'll see what's called an interactive shell. It's kind of cool. You can type a line of code, hit Enter, and see what happens right away. So let's try it. Type print with the parentheses and quotes, and hit Enter. And boom, it prints hello right back at you. Instant gratification. Okay, that's pretty neat for quick tests, but for an actual program, you'll want to save your code in a file. So in IDEL, go up to the File menu and click New File. That'll open up a fresh blank editor.
This is where we'll write a real script, save it, and then run the whole thing at once.
In that new blank file, I want you to type these 3 simple lines. We're just creating a variable called a and setting it to 5, another one b set to 6, and then on the last line, we're telling it to print the sum of a plus b. Once you've typed that in, just save the file. Let's call it sum.py and maybe save it to your desktop so it's easy to find. Okay, file saved? Perfect. Now just go to the Run menu at the top and choose Run Module. You'll see the original shell window pop back to the front, and right there, you should see the output of your program, the number 11. And just like that, you've done it. You've written and run your very first Python program. Seriously, you've gone from 0 to a fully working Python installation, and you've actually written and executed your own code. That's a huge first step, so give yourself a pat on the back. You now literally have the power of Python at your fingertips. I mean, you can build anything from a simple calculator to something way more complex, maybe even dabble in AI one day. The journey really does start right here with what you just did. So the only question left to ask is, what will you build first?